So, I was, a couple records ago, I did a record called Heroin and Helicopters. And I wanted to explain the meaning behind the name. Years ago, about 18 years ago, I was playing a show at the Fillmore in San Francisco. And after the show, got on the knock on the door, and Carlos Santana was there. When I first met him, the first thing he said to me was, "Whatever you do, stay away from the two H's." And I said, "What are the two H's?" And he said, "Heroin and helicopters." He said, "Don't use heroin and don't fly in helicopters." So years later, I was thinking about the concept and what I was going to name this album, and kind of came back to that moment I had with him, and remember what he said was somewhat poignant, somewhat prophetic, because I've been doing shows and a lot of people have been coming up to me with family members and friends who have been affected, re-affected by this drug and by derivatives of the drug and opioids and all these things. And many people, some of the people that listen to my music over the years are no longer here. People's family members have been struggling with it. And when I thought about the concept of really addiction, I thought about also not just addiction to substances, but also addictions to our cell phones and to social media. And also addiction to conflict. And it's so easy to have conflicting opinions now and opposition. And it's more popular on social media and this kind of thing. It gets more engagement. They kind of promote us to argue with each other over politics and over things like this. And the fact is no politician has set any of us free in my lifetime. And I think a lot of times I've always felt like something like that would actually change something. And I've realized that with all this opposition among each other, it can get dangerous to be in a situation or a group of people where you kind of think like that person and you're in that group of people, because we have a great opportunity now to actually learn from people that we don't necessarily think like. And we're losing that opportunity because there's so many talented people who think differently. And we all have gone back to Thanksgiving dinner, and there's somebody in their family that they don't necessarily agree with. But that person might have taught them something very valuable, like how to tie their shoes, how to pray, how to cook chicken. So if we look at this situation and this group of people, we all think differently. We come from different places, but we all can come together for the language of music, the unspoken language of love. And I think we've been pitted against each other, and it's making a lot of people money, and our only opposition is greed. And together, we can realize the power we actually do have. And we don't think we have power because we don't all have $1 billion, but we have a ton of power together. And if we can learn to have conversations and work with people, do business with people on a smaller level, and support other people, we can stop operating on a low frequency, operate on a higher frequency, and reach our purpose, which is to love each other. So I wanted to, there's a poet Here's a poem from Heroin Helicopters. It's called Duck Confit. Duck Confit. On the path of the direction of the divine, you'll find vines of women and wine. In search of the gentle and kind, you can get fooled by the root of the mind, where your strengths lead you to great lakes of weakness, where with tyrants you wash your hands that they stole from the band of chieftains, where admirers turn guns for hire. They shrug as you become a victim of friendly fire. Take a look at all these thieves and liars and ask, is this for what the world truly desires? Just who broke in the wax museum and gave these fakes a stage at the Coliseum? They won't melt under the Hollywood lights, the West Texas summer sun, where the pastor is plastic on the podium, where he smiles with his mouth and not with his eyes, where deep down inside you know that something's not right. Like the man killing the mother of his son, cleaning his shotgun. I can't kill the truth of the elephant in the room. I can't hush my thoughts because they sing like a convict's gloom, where everybody knows but nobody's talking, where crimes of humanity are concealed and condoned by self-preservation and biblical prophecy. Because it ain't cool to be you over here or over yonder. Currency's the commodity you pay dearly for your honesty. If the truth sets you free, there's a mute with the key, and the goose that laid the golden egg got cooked for the grease. Duck Confit.